Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Keep Fit with Brian. This is another video, same day but different videos. So today I want to prepare lunch. I had some remains of omena here, some little omena here. So this is what you need. Let me show you my ingredients. This is omena, actually. Yes. I chopped some tomato and some onions. Of course, some Reiko cube. Yeah. So this is all what you need, and some salad. Actually, it's almost over, so let me add some salad here very faster, so that I can at least cook these things faster. It is called an automatic oil pot. An automatic oil pot. So guys, I'm going to show you the simplest and the easiest way to cook omena with ugali. I'm going to show you the whole process, the whole recipe, so that you can at least cook delicious omena and ugali. So first of all, I should start by lighting up the gas. As you know, I usually check on the safety measures. You ensure that the gas is not leaking. So first of all, I'll put on the gas. The gas is on, so let me light up the gas. Can see the gas is not leaking. Yeah, the gas is on. Let's put the sufuria of omena on top of the gas so that it can get dry, and add some little oil first. Maybe for 1 minute or 2 minutes. So the next process is to add some oil there. After adding some oil, of course, we'll start with the onions. Add the onions. The onions to get heated up until it turns brown, and add some tomato, the chopped tomato, and 1 Reiko cube. So guys, watch this video, subscribe, like, comment, share, and tell me on the comment sections what kind of content do you want me to try and do. So let's add some heat here. I'm gonna take a spoon. Guys, as you can see, I think the omena is now, it has dried. Let me add some oil. The oil is enough. After you've added some oil, you usually add in some onions. And remember, before I started the process, I cleaned and I washed the omena. It's just that I didn't record but I washed and rinsed the omena twice. So we add the onions, the chopped onions. I have added the chopped onions. You know, you must be very careful so that the omena cannot get overheated. Yeah, so just watch the process slowly, guys, and I know you will learn something and maybe get educated. Yeah, you know, different cooks, different procedures, different tactics, but what the end product is delicious food. So here, I think now I will add some chopped tomatoes. This is what I'll do. These are the chopped tomatoes. Let's give it around 2 minutes to heat up and stir, so that they can mix up and add some salt and the Reiko cube. So let's wait for a minute. So what's next is to add the 1 Royco cube. Of course, the Royco cube is very, very important in this process. It makes the whole meal to be tasty and delicious. So add this Royco cube actually. Reduce the heat. Oops, the gas has gone off. So I'll have to light it again. Stir the omena so that they can mix up with the Royco. And after this, I will add some salt. So let me add some salt. You have to be careful so that you put enough salt, not much salt. So I think the salt is enough, but we will have to test it. So we'll have to test this to see if the salt is enough. The salt is enough and the omena is very tasty. The omena was just a little to show you the procedure and the recipe how to cook omena to be delicious and good for eating. So the next thing, for me I think this omena is ready. So I will have to remove it from the gas and put it somewhere so that it can at least get low temperatures. So for me guys, the omena is ready, as you can see. So what's the next process? The next process is to put some water for ugali, some little water, and cook the ugali. My sufuria. I know most of the people there, my fans, usually laugh about this sufuria, but this is my best. You know, I have new closet, new kitchenware, but this is my best sufuria. Don't laugh. So watch out. We put here around 1 cup of water for ugali. You know, you have to measure and be at least accurate. This is called experience. I like to measure with this cup of water. So guys, I think the water is enough to prepare ugali. Let me add some heat. I think the water is enough. So let me wait for around 3 to 5 minutes. The water will be boiled. A little bit thirsty, so let me drink some water. What I see, it's much important to the body. Thank you guys for being part of my journey, part of this community, part of my YouTube channel. So let's wait for the water to boil so that we can cook the ugali. So let's give it around 3 to 1 minute. Yeah, let's give it 3 to 5 minutes, not 1 minute. And of course, one thing you should understand, and I think you have noticed, I usually cook or budget my supper, dinner and lunch within $1. So let's check on our water. I'm seeing our water is faring on well, and I think this water will have to reduce it because it seems much. You know, cooking ugali again sometimes requires experience, because if you are not experienced, you will end up cooking much ugali that you will not finish, and that is spoiling or wasting flour and food, of which is not good, because there are some people outside there sleeping hungry. So Guys, I think our water is almost ready. So let me reduce the water because the water seems to be actually excess. The water seems to be in excess, yeah. The water seems to be in excess. So I think this is now maximum. I think that is better. So let me now cook the ugali so that you can see. So just wait up, guys. I think I'll add some little water because the water is reducing. It's like it's evaporating. This is what you need to cook ugali. As an African, as a Kenyan, this is what you need. And remember, ugali is a staple food in Kenya and some parts of Africa. Yeah, this is an African meal. So watch out as I cook this ugali. You put in some flour. After you've put in some flour, you usually stir the flour so that it can mix up like this. This is the best way to cook ugali, by the way. And you must be very careful so that you can cook a good ugali and not much dry and hard ugali. Just good ugali. I will show you. You know, you have to be very accurate to stir up the ugali so that it can mix up, the flour and water can mix up very accurately. That's why I've said cooking ugali sometimes needs experience, because I know some of the people don't know. Most of the people here don't know, outside here don't know how to cook a good ugali. Of course you will cook ugali, but not good and tasty ugali. But remember, you know, I'm from the western region. This is our staple meal, so I'm used to it. I don't think if you are going to add some flour here, I think this flour is enough to cook this ugali till the end. So guys, just enjoy the process. Cooking ugali must be very careful, especially on these gas cookers. And I have no handle to handle this hot sufuria. You must be very careful, very, very careful, extra careful. So guys, I think our ugali is ready. Let me switch off the gas. Our ugali is ready. Yeah, let me put the ugali here. The sufuria is extremely hot, so you know, because of cleaning, I will have to add some water on the in the sufuria. So I'll take my sufuria and put it there in the sink here. Open the tap. I think the water is enough. So people may ask, how did you know the ugali is now ready? You can see the ugali is not sticky on my hands. You see, if the ugali is sticky on my hands, that is sticking on my fingers, the ugali will not have been ready. So this is ready ugali, of course, ready for serving and eating. Let me serve the omena. Our omena is here, dry, wet fry. Just a little. So my fans, my audience, this is the end product. This is the end product. This is a very delicious meal, ugali and omena. So guys, continue watching this video, subscribe, like, comment for more and more content like this.